are watching from. It's another exciting episode of the Friday Night Hangout, and as usual, I remain your host, I'm so excited to be with you tonight. And you know, some of us trainers long way. So I always look forward to our hangout on Friday. This is our safe space where we have conversations on topical issues that can help your brand to grow and can also help you move forward. Now tonight we have another amazing, inspiring conversation. And this time we're going to take it a little bit back. We're talking about gratitude. Yeah. You know, this is one conversation that I've been wanting to have for a while. And why is that so? And this is because, you know, looking at the society, let me put it like that, a number of us have looked at, you know, that habit of being grateful. You might wonder why do I need to be grateful? Some of us have normalized receiving benefits from someone, from something, and without really appreciating what has. So today we're going to unpack that conversation, and I want you to stay tuned. So for those of us who want to take, take notes, you want to take down reflection points, get yourself ready. It's going to be an amazing conversation tonight. Okay. So before we go further, I would ask you, as always, you know, this is a space where we want to know how you're faring and, you know, just to extend that kind of fellowship. How has your week been like? And when I ask this question, it's not just a rhetorical question. I ask it from a place of love, from a place of thoughtfulness, from a place of care. So powerful. And if one of those who have a very tough and person to have, keep focusing on this. Just keep hanging in there. Your lights will soon shine brightly forward. And if you have had a very productive week, you as well. You know, while you've had a productive week, think about how you can be even better. One of the ways of getting satisfied is by extending hands of appreciation. And remember that your purpose is not just about you. Have you been able to influence positively? Who is benefiting from having you? These are some of the things I want you to think about as we delve into our conversation tonight on gratitude. So what is gratitude? I would say that gratitude is positive emotional response. No. And it has to be when you receive a gift or benefit. You show something positive. Sometimes positive, right? Almost everything. For you to say that you're grateful or you're creating a space of gratitude, there are three key things that should be involved. The first one is an acknowledgement of the or gift or benefit that you had the opportunity of engaging with. If you do not acknowledge it, it's difficult. So it starts from acknowledgement that you're a recipient of an act of. So when you find people who trivialize gifts, who trivialize acts of kindness, it's because they exist in a space of not acknowledging. And when we talk about acknowledgement, we're not saying that all the gift has to be a high net worth or the act of kindness has to be something big, big. It doesn't matter. Even something as small as, you know, how you maybe you want to fall and someone just gives you a hand to hold on. So you don't fall, right? That's an act of kindness. That should be acknowledged. If you cannot acknowledge little things, it's difficult to acknowledge big things when it happens. So having that attitude of acknowledging when you benefit, when you experience, when a gift given to you, it start. And from acknowledging, then you start appreciating. People don't give you things comfort from a place of overflow. And so you just need to appreciate it. An appreciative heart is a thankful heart. Sometimes I get appalled when people just normalize taking people for granted or their acts of kindness for granted and entitled. Now, when you do not appreciate things given to you or benefits you enjoy, the tendency for you to become entitled is there. You feel that it's your right. It is something that you should enjoy. The person did it, the person just had to. If you're sitting on that, I would ask you to please come down from that. If you're not appreciating it, it's because you're thankful. Beyond just the verbal expression. It's about your projection. It's about the actions that you take that would really show that you're really thankful. You know how someone could just tell you, oh, thank you. But you see the person's vibes, the person's actions doesn't depict that actually the person is thankful. So I want you to just reflect on this as we begin to wrap up this month of May. Yes, we're midway into May. But I want you to reflect from January to August. What would you, or how would you classify why this is important? The first thing is that doors could be opened onto you. I'm not even saying door, but doors of opportunity when you are a thankful person. I sometimes will say, oh, the way she's so excited and appreciative, it's just something little. And then you just want to do more. You just want to do more. Because the person is appreciative of what you have done. The same way doors could be closed. Because you're not a thankful person. I see people who spend so much time running around, maybe relatives, friends, colleagues, for a favor or the other, and then the minute it's done, you receive back, you just disappear. You just disappear. It becomes so obvious that it was just because of the favor you wanted to get that made you come into that space. Don't be so just think about the now. There's the future. And the future. In Igbo language, you say echi dime or echi ka. Which means that tomorrow is so big. So why do you want to restrict or limit your tomorrow by your act of application? So I want you to begin to think about it in that your workspace, in your family, in that relationship. How do you express appreciation? How do you show that you're grateful? I said you have something. Let's appreciate little things. Let's appreciate big things. The big thing is the loving attitude of thankful. I would say that gratitude is right? So if you use the muscle of gratitude know. I think so no matter what you're going through, can you just stop for a moment and be grateful for that gift you have? I know sometimes it's so difficult. You know, you struggle because you're dealing with a lot, like we would say. There's just a lot on your plate. And it becomes so difficult to even appreciate the fact that you are alive, the fact that you are breathing in and breathing out. That all his benefits because tendency to forget the benefits. It be that you're in a place of comfort and then you forget how much, and you then to look down on people who are journey, part of journey, perhaps because you have passed through that level and you look down on people. You're not grateful for the experience you've had. You're not grateful for where you have come, where you are now. Gratitude in relation with one to someone who is not grateful. Even when you with your children, with your spouse, with your colleagues, you want to deal with people who are appreciated. No one wants to be taken for a ride or for granted. So when I read people say, I'm not, dependent on anyone. I don't owe anyone anything. Oh my dear, you owe people something. You can't go through life without owing certain people something. No man is an island. Sometimes on the weak of others. And for that to be great. We've come to a generation where a number of us have forgotten what it feels, you know, people don't do it with independence, but it's thing that nation, you know, you, and there's also physical benefits. You feel good spiritually, emotionally, physically, you feel good. Won't you want to stay around someone who is most times happy? I don't want to say all the time happy, because sometimes life happens and then, yeah, you may be moody and all that. But you want to be around someone who is optimistic. That's what it gives an optimistic view of life. It gives you, when you grumble, when you lack appreciation, it's like a poison you're taking in. No, bitterness is something else. To keep frustrating you, coming up in different kinds of ways. You can even have physical illness for being unthankful. It's one of the attributes, it's one of the benefits of, you know, having an attitude of being thankful. And then you also build the spirit of resilience. Mm-hmm. I think that someone who has passed through some dark tunnels in her lifetime, some very, very dark tunnels, and I can tell that some of the things that kept me going on, one really is gratitude. Being grateful for being alive. I will tell myself, Joy, once there is life, there is. you really build your build your ability to spring back when you're grateful. You hopeful so that you to keep going. You know, so much that all hope is lost, right? You have that understanding. You build resilience by being grateful. That's one of the things. It's not all about it, but it's one of the key things about being grateful. When you look at the benefits of, practicing gratitude, wouldn't you want to, be thankful, be grateful for what God has given you, for what life has got to offer? Even in that business you run, it's so easy to lose sight of the small progress we are making. We have our mind on the big picture. The big picture hasn't happened yet. And of small wins you're having, and you become on so the small wins. You have the tendency of amplifying those small wins into mega wins. It doesn't just drop from the skies. So if you're in that business struggling, I'll give you an assignment. Why don't you sit and list out 5 things you're grateful for in that business? In spite of everything, what are the 5 things that you can say, I thank you God for that. Thank you God for that. I appreciate this thing in that your business. And I want you to also think about the relationships you have. Can you just reflect and think about that you're grateful to have in and why you're grateful for this? Let me it's important to have this kind of reflection because it keeps you on the what today because certain people along the line extended benefits to you. Certain people along the line extended gifts to you. Certain people along the line showed you acts of kindness. And then you you become it must not necessarily be to the person who gave it to you. But you might want to look around and say, I got this kind of support. I enjoyed this level of kindness. I want to give it out to someone else. Some of the things I do today is because I, saw the wings of some great things. I've had people in my life open up doors to me that ordinarily I won't give. But right now, is a lifestyle. So what if even show you that act of kindness? Because that at some point you enjoy some stuff, you really appreciate it. It's not transactional. Let me see. So some of us is when I get, I give. I don't get, I don't give. No. You've enjoyed the benefit. You can decide to stay appreciative of that benefit. You can decide not to dishonor. It's not dependent on your level of growth. Be grateful as long as we're still in our struggling season. That struggling season to your comfort zone, oh my goodness. You trivialize the gift, the benefit, the act of kindness that you received. It comes consequential. You rush it, you put down on it. And say, is that small? Is it just because you've come to another season, right? That's why I say it's a lifestyle. You to live in appreciation when you receive benefits, these acts of kindness or gifts. Do not only be the gift is certain figure, certain value. A gift of love is a gift. What matters is the heart. That's what matters. The heart brings it forth. Sometimes we decide how we want to be grateful. So the gifts are the quarter, no, all out, you're all shouting, all appreciating as much. So no matter who shows you acts of kindness, please learn to appreciate. Learn to appreciate. These days we're losing touch with being grateful, with honoring people and spaces. There always has to be someone or something in your life who will be grateful. That being grateful involves three things. One, you have to acknowledge that something happens on the it. So when you practice gratitude, there's three elements. A heart that doesn't recognize or acknowledge will not appreciate, and the heart that doesn't appreciate cannot be thankful. It's when you reflect, this was done to me, that was experienced by me through this person, and I deeply appreciate this. You become thankful. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. The Bible. So if there is no abundance, so why don't you places where you can use it? Or something. It should not be found in places where such person don't everything. But one way of being grateful is by just sitting it out. If you want to have private conversations, you do. These days I see people have issues with someone, they said so many nice things about who has not helped them, and the best place to start or just to remind them that when you make gratitude, yes, time to open that door with gratitude. So don't forget that assignment I gave to us tonight, right? I want you to think about things you're grateful for. And think of 5 people who you're also so grateful to in your life and why. Remember we talked about acknowledging, if you cannot pinpoint why you're persons, you will forget. Acknowledging across that feeling. So, right, and remembering those benefits, that when you come to Him, you say, empty as I am, I come to you. And you exclaim His majesty because of the love you receive from Him. It's difficult to show, it's difficult to, be thankful enough. So I hope this resonates with you. Don't say, put it in the chat box. Thank you so much. Thank you for the attention. Sometimes, we have and I everyone. And you know what? Friday night hangout, this month of May makes it our 4th year anniversary. So I'm so grateful, super grateful to have all of you in this space because you're. I look forward to seeing you next week on an exciting episode where we'll be talking about. I will tell you. You'll get. What's the next thing we're going to talk about next week? What do you want us to talk about? Put it in the comment section. Okay? That's it. Just use the comment section. Put it right in there. Let me know what you want us to talk about. And I will pick some of it, for the month of June. So what you talk about in the month of June, put it will bring you exactly what you want us to talk about. Okay, I'm excited. I'm happy. Remember to have a blast this weekend. Self-love, rest, fellowship, and above all, remain grateful. Gratitude is what we're talking about. Okay, the She Speaks Summit 2024. You have VIP or premium registration. Use the link in the comment section for registration. We're talking about gratitude. When you attend the She Speaks Summit practice, it's one of it. Posting you in 28, 29 of June 2024. Comment section, and then you can also use the link to get more information. I see you next time for me. That.